How does the old money mindset differ from today's perspectives? What secrets of wisdom have old money families passed down through generations, unseen by the modern world? Today, we explore the hidden psychological legacy of old money. These families, shrouded in history, have passed down more than just wealth. They've inherited a unique way of thinking and living. From a young age, members of old money families learn about the weight of their heritage. They are taught to value discretion over display, responsibility over extravagance. This upbringing instills a deep sense of duty to manage and preserve the family fortune, not for personal gain, but as a caretaker for the next generation. Family heirlooms in these circles are treasured, but not for their monetary value. Each piece, whether it's a piece of jewelry, a painting, or a centuries-old estate, carries with it a story, a lesson from the past. These items are symbols of continuity, linking the past, present, and future. This unique perspective on wealth deeply influences personal identity in old money families. It's not just about maintaining the financial status quo, it's about upholding a legacy of values and expectations. It shapes their decisions, from career choices to personal relationships, always with an eye on how it affects the family's legacy. In the secluded world of old money, social circles are often as exclusive as they are influential. Here, relationships aren't just formed, they're curated with centuries of tradition and social etiquette guiding interactions. This exclusivity creates a unique isolation effect, one that profoundly shapes the identities and worldviews of those within these circles. From a young age, individuals in old money families are introduced to a network of connections that span generations. These connections are not just social, they are gateways to opportunities, influence, and power. But this privileged access comes with a cost, a separation from the everyday experiences of the broader society. This detachment isn't just physical, it's a psychological barrier, one that subtly sets old money individuals apart from the rest of the world. This isolation isn't always apparent. It's not about living in gated communities or attending exclusive schools, though those are common features. It's more about the mindset, the subtle understanding that one belongs to a different segment of society, governed by different rules and expectations. This understanding is ingrained from a young age, reinforced through family traditions, social events, and even the educational paths chosen. The impact of this isolation on personal identity is significant. For many in old money circles, their sense of self is tightly intertwined with their family's history and status. Their personal choices, from careers to relationships, are often viewed through the lens of how they affect the family's standing. This can lead to a unique form of pressure, where individual desires and ambitions are balanced against the expectations of maintaining a centuries-old legacy. Understanding this isolation effect is key to understanding old money psychology. It's a world where tradition, status, and connections shape every aspect of life, creating a unique perspective that is often misunderstood or overlooked by the outside world. Historically, noblesse oblige meant that the wealthy and powerful had a duty to act generously and responsibly towards those less fortunate. This wasn't just charity, it was a moral obligation, a way of maintaining the social order. In old money families, this translated into acts of philanthropy, patronage of the arts, and involvement in community service. But what does this look like today in these families? It's evolved, yet the core principle remains. Today's old money continues to engage in philanthropy, but with a modern twist. They fund educational initiatives, support environmental causes, and engage in social entrepreneurship. It's no longer just about giving money, it's about using their wealth to create sustainable change. Understanding this mindset gives us a glimpse into a world where wealth comes with a duty to contribute to the greater good. It's a reminder that for some, wealth is more than a means to personal comfort. It's a tool for societal betterment. In the exclusive circles of old money, status is a currency as vital as wealth itself. For these families, maintaining their social standing is not just a desire, it's an imperative. The fear of diminishing status, of losing the esteem held for generations, is a powerful force that shapes their actions and decisions. For old money families, status is intertwined with their identity. This fear of losing status goes beyond the risk of financial loss. It's about the potential erosion of their place in society, the diminishing of a name that has been a byword for prestige and influence. The strategies employed to combat this fear are as sophisticated as the world they inhabit. It's about making the right social moves, aligning with powerful allies, and engaging in activities that reinforce their status. Education, marriage, philanthropy, and even leisure activities are often chosen for their potential to uphold or enhance the family's standing. The psychological impact of this fear can be profound. It creates a constant pressure to conform to the expectations associated with their lineage. Individual desires and ambitions are often secondary to the family's reputation. The choices they make, from careers to personal relationships, are often weighed against their potential impact on the family's standing. For old money, discretion is a virtue. The flaunting of wealth is seen as vulgar, a sign of newness to it. Instead, these families practice a quiet dignity. Their lifestyle, while comfortable, is often not characterized by opulent displays. This discretion extends beyond just their spending habits. It permeates their entire approach to life, including how they interact with the public and the media. This philosophy of discretion and stoicism impacts every aspect of their lives. From the charities they support to the businesses they run, everything is done with a consideration for maintaining a low profile. Even in today's age of social media and public lives, old money families shun the spotlight to maintain the sanctity of their family's privacy. In a world where wealth is often equated with visibility and extravagance, old money is a reminder of a different approach, an approach where wealth is managed quietly, used responsibly, and where discretion is held in the highest regard. The lessons of old money extend beyond their closed circles. They challenge us to think about wealth not just as a means of personal gain, but as a responsibility to our past and future. It's a reminder that true wealth isn't just about what you have, but how you use it and what you pass on.